What's up, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Hope all you're having a great day so far today. Getting into this episode of GH, I enjoyed it. I did. I enjoyed this episode. Um, Alexis, she was lucky because Big Hilda was about to get in that ass for a minute until Steph showed up and saved her on behalf of Cyrus, of course. Um, I agree with Alexis's cellmate Maggie. I agree with her. Alexis need to stop asking questions. Like seriously, Alexis don't ask no questions. But Alexis is smart. She connected the dots and she figured out that Cyrus was protecting her in there because of Nicholas. But she wanted to know what the hell Nicholas did for that protection. Alexis, trust me, stop asking questions because you don't want to know the answer to that shit. Because what Nicholas did was beyond dumb. Um, I'm loving seeing Alexis in prison. I like it. I really do. I know some people wasn't feeling it, but I enjoy this. It's such a different side to Alexis because if you think about it, Alexis has done a lot of things, and she's never once been in prison before. She's never been in this type of situation. So it's quite interesting to see how she's gonna navigate these prison waters. It's very intriguing. Um, what I'm pissed off about is why are they giving Cyrus Renault so much power? It seems like he got more power than Sonny and Jason. That's what I don't understand. Because why isn't Jason or Carly sending people to protect Alexis? You mean to tell me the Corinthos organization, they don't have anybody female in Pentonville or a guard for that matter who can protect Alexis on the inside? They have nobody in the prison system that they're paying off or that they're cool with. That I have a hard time believing that. Nobody in the prison system. I don't believe that. Even though, Sonny's never really went to prison other than that one time, but it's like it's not that tough for them to pay off a guard or pay some tough chick up in there, you know, to handle things in Pentonville. It's like, come on. Cyrus has all this power, all these people, and Sonny and Jason don't have shit. After over 20 years of running Port Charles, you mean to tell me y'all don't have nobody? I don't believe that nonsense. I don't. I don't believe that. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, Anna. I did not care about her scenes with Jason at all because Anna sitting there talking about she want Jason to talk to Carly or whatever and not, get her to back down and not do nothing rash or whatever. I agree with Jason. Ain't nothing Jason could do. He could talk until he blue and red in the face. Carly ain't gonna listen to him. Carly already out here making moves doing what she want to do without Jason knowing about it. Jason is nothing he can do. So I wouldn't even waste my breath if I was Jason. Anna sitting there talking about something, oh, if it come down to it, she'll have to take care of Peter herself. Take care of him how? Killing him? I don't see Anna doing it. I don't see Anna killing Peter. She's too law and order for that. Because if she never killed Faison, she damn sure ain't about to kill Peter. Faison did way worse to her than Peter ever could. Like Faison, that man was just delusional, obsessed, and just batshit crazy. So, I don't. If she didn't kill that man, I don't see her killing Peter. I really don't. I don't see it. I feel like Anna doesn't have it in her. Not unless she's pushed way too far. And I don't think she's pushed far enough. So I don't see her pulling no trigger on that man. I damn sure don't see that. Um, I mean, Anna, as far as her taking care of Peter, I don't see it. Because she keeps, like I said, she's law and order. You know what I'm saying? Her hands are tied. That's the problem. You need to untie your goddamn hands, is what you need to do. Like, I don't want to hear all this, oh, we got protocol, we got the. Bump that. Bump that. Y'all giving these men way too much power. How the hell, out of all y'all people in that town who claim to have power, Peter and Cyrus got all the power? How? Why are y'all not shutting this shit down? Shut it down. All y'all that got money and influence and power can't shut these two jackasses down? Really? They're that powerful. And y'all have decades of power between y'all. And none of those decades of power between all of y'all can stop these two people. I this is where I think I have to suspend disbelief, I believe, because there's just no way in hell. There's no way. Absolutely not. That's like when Nell came, Nell was acting all crazy and whatnot. And I'm like, you mean to tell me Sonny and them can't shut her down? Back in the day, Sonny would have, just like that. Just like that. Sonny would have shut that shit down. And the fact that y'all can't shut this, let me shut my mouth. Frank Valentini, y'all need to make it make sense because I ain't getting this. Now, I done been watching this show for some time now, for some years since I was a kid, and it's like, this is child's play for people like Sonny and Jason and Carly. For that, this is child's play. They went up against people way badder than this, way scarier than Peter. Please, they went up against the freaking Zakaras, for crying out loud, and they were way badder than a damn Peter August, and they survived the Zakaras. They survived freaking Lorenzo Alcazar. They survived so much. Faith Roscoe. Come on now. And you mean to tell me they're being outmatched by Peter and Cyrus? What? Anthony Zakara was way crazier than Cyrus and way more evil. And what? Don't get me wrong, Cyrus is a good villain. I like Cyrus. I do. I like Cyrus, but he does, to me, Cyrus does not hold a candle to an Anthony Zakara. Hell, he don't hold a candle to a Claudia. Claudia was fucking nuts. I miss Claudia. Oh my god. Every time I think about a Zakara, it just takes me back to 2007, 2008. The explosions, the gunfire, the ass whoopings, the ooh wee. That was a time. That was a time. Lorenzo Alcazar, Diego, Manny Ruiz. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. It just took me back real quick. I had to woo. I had to go back. So anyway, moving on from that. I had somewhat high hopes that Cameron and Jocelyn were gonna rekindle their friendship, but Cameron put a kibosh on that. He was hoping that him and Jocelyn could remain friends and stuff, but once he started going at bashing Jason again, oh, I believe Jason killed Franco. That's when Jocelyn was like, you know what, I got to kick you out. Jocelyn was like, yeah, you need to leave. I understand where Jocelyn coming from because at the end of the day, she knows that Jason's innocent. And she's not going to keep sitting here listening to Cameron spout off, oh, I'm going to get revenge for Franco. Oh, Jason did it. She's not going to listen to that because she knows how close Jason is to her family and what he's done for her family, what he's done for her. She's not going to let nobody bash him, friend or not. You know what I'm saying? So for right now, I think she just feels like it's best that her and Cameron just keep their distance from each other. And I try to cut Cameron some slack because I know, he's upset and he's hurt because he lost a father figure, you know, somebody that he, looked up to and that, he got close to, and that hurts. He's channeling that anger, and right now he's channeling that anger on Jason. So I could kind of understand that, but he need to calm down with that though. Um, because I really don't see Cameron and Jocelyn being friends right now with all this going on until he gets proof that Jason didn't kill Franco. Um. So anyway, moving on from that, I loved how Curtis handled Cyrus. I loved it because Cyrus was trying to pick a fight. He was trying to get under Curtis's skin about his marriage dissolving and about him not being a private investigator anymore. Talking about you never could solve a case, so hopefully, this new career is better suited for you. Just spouting off. So of course, Curtis had to make a dig about his mother. He was like, "Oh yeah, I was chatting." He said, "I was chatting with your mom the other day." He said, "I saw your mom the other day, and she was just praising Martin. She didn't have a good thing to say about you." I loved it because even though he was bluffing and he knew he was bluffing, he said it. I'm bluffing. But the fire in Cyrus's eyes was well worth it. And things were getting heated between Cyrus and Curtis. So of course, Jordan had to come over and break them up and get pull Curtis to the side and whatever. Before it escalated. I'm just so sick and tired of Cyrus messing with people in this town thinking that they're not gonna say or do nothing back to him. Like, who the hell does he think he is? Um so anyway, moving on from that. Um Shit, Trina had to ask Taggart if something was going on between him and Jordan and stuff, like if they ever hooked up or anything or ever dated. And he was like, no. He was like, that's always been my partner, my friend. That's it. But I have a feeling with her and Curtis getting a divorce, I have a feeling that Jordan and Taggart are definitely going to inch closer to each other in a more romantic sense. I could definitely see that happening. The two of them getting together as a couple and Curtis ended up getting with Portia and stuff like that. I could definitely see all that going down. I definitely can. Um. So anyway, moving on from that. Nicholas is such a dumbass. Nicholas is so stupid. Like this whole plan of his is just dumb. So he had his men go to Vermont to where Bobby and Carly and all them got Florence. And before his men could go in, before he gave them the green light, they were in a panic room because Carly tipped her men off that they were going to be attacked. So they're in a panic room right now. Um, Nicholas is so stupid. He's sitting there talking about, oh well, I got protection from my aunt or whatever. So Carly relented and she told her men to hand Florence over to Cyrus's men, well, to Nicholas's men. Um, that was such a stupid move on Nicholas's part. Even Laura told him that. Like it was so dumb because Cyrus is gonna keep using Alexis. As long as Alexis is in Pentonville, he's gonna use her. He's gonna use her as leverage against Nicholas because Nicholas is now indebted to him. And I totally agree. Just because he helped get his mother back, that's not gonna be the end of this. Once Cyrus needs something and he feels Nicholas is of use, he's gonna pull his chain. He's gonna go right to Nicholas and demand he do something for him. And when Nicholas say no, he's gonna threaten Alexis again. That's all he's gonna do. And Nicholas is too stupid. He's too stupid. He just opened the floodgates. And Ava, she doesn't agree with what Nicholas does, but that's her husband, so she's gonna support him and in whatever he does, even if she doesn't agree with it. I wish Ava would have told him off because she know what he did was stupid. So of course Carly went to Jason and told him they got to move because now they got to do something. They got to make a move because they had to get Florence back, so they need new leverage. They got to get Kurt. They got to get Cyrus back in line. And Florence was their only way of doing that, and they don't have her no more, so now they got to do something. This episode was good though. I enjoyed this. Hit the comment section. Let me know what y'all thought about it, and I'll see y'all all later. Have a good day. Peace.